Wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, voted most painful quiz show 7 straight years. But it's also a night that has the mantra, live, laugh, love, die. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you still have time to join the audience and potentially get killed by me. It's fun! Okay, I've only got this abandoned warehouse for another hour when the next killer gets here, so let's get a move on. First question. I love the mountains. Throw someone off a cliff and their echo goes on for miles. Where are the Ellsworth Mountains? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. There are 6 chalices. Half of them are poisoned. Pick a chalice to drink from. These chalices are all pretty sweet. Good to the last drop, if you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank. Don't worry, it won't hurt. Your insides just melt. So, I just killed you and you're totally a ghost now. But keep playing and I promise you can still win. I kind of wish I were a ghost. Someday. Here's everybody's scores. It's a good way to compare yourself to others and maybe start to feel bad about yourself. Here's another one. If you can't tell, I like to read up on house safety. Which of the following household items contains the most radiation, according to the World Nuclear Organization? Who picked this one? The rest of you who are still alive, I have a surprise for you! Welcome back to the killing floor. Let me ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. Who should be in more movies? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. The person who wrote the answer with the most votes will die. Seriously, pick one you just don't like. The votes are in. A tie means everyone lives. Yeah, right. Whoa, down to just one of you already? This is just like my last dinner party. Well, it's too early to serve dessert, so how about we do this? If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me. Let's try another one. Where was the Battle of Waterloo? Who said this? Everyone is wrong. You're in for a treat. Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. I hope your memory's better than mine. All day I've been trying to remember the name of that guy from that HBO show. Man, who is that? I think his first name starts with a C? Or an L? Ugh, it's driving me bananas. You know what? Forget it. Let's just get back to the cards. Brian Ben. That's it. Okay. Good. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? One single flaw, and no more breath you will draw. Dang, I have a way with words. And looky, here's the pattern. How much of it did you remember? Mistakes are unacceptable. You guys, you're such a big disappointment. I thought you guys were smart. Well, I guess I'm the idiot. Now remember what Dr. Taylor says. They're the idiots, not you.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go walking around that abandoned strip mall if I were you. They say terrible things happen there. A macabre host kidnapped some folks and forced them to answer a bunch of trivia questions. 6 people died. Just how that old soothsayer predicted. Terrible. Oh, but I've said too much. I'll have a number 5 with a root beer, please.
Hi! The party's downstairs. Come on in.
Someone load his van. He threw me in, now here I am. I'm in his basement, cold and afraid, where a deadly trivia game is played. it's dark, I can kind of see.
Welcome to the sequel that most people wait to experience until it comes out on video on demand. Okay now, first question. Let's start things off with a picture question. Folks go crazy over Snapchat filters, so I figured I'd try to get in the market. This is a filter that I think everybody and their mother will be using soon, so if anyone has any connections to, like, the Kardashians, please hook a captor up. I haven't decided on a name for the filter yet. Maybe Creeps? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I know, this whole thing is so much cooler than a dog filter. Say, what's the result of the tic-tac-toe game in the picture? The correct answer is... Who got it right? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time to express yourself. Now, no pressure, but you will die if you screw this up. Pottery class. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. Pick the drawing that makes you go, oh, I did not want this, waiter, take it back. The votes are in. Maybe your art will be better appreciated after you're dead, which looks like it's gonna be really, really soon. I think you found your true calling as a splatter artist. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, shall we? Do you like it? I took an online C++ course. Aced it. I've got more questions for you. And now, for the worst pain of all, obscure baseball facts. Which of these teams was the original Murderer's Row? Right now. And the correct answer is this. The rest of you who are still alive, I have a surprise for you. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. I want to play a dice game. I'll go first. 16. Now I need an assistant. You'll do. In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. No, see, you made it too easy. You should take a game theory class. There's a great one at the Learning Annex, but you won't live long enough to check it out. Roll lower than me or you die. There's magic in those wrists of yours. I thought these dice were rigged. That's where everybody's at right now. Alright, next question. In what year was the Model T car first manufactured? Who said this one? Let's go someplace fun. You're in luck! There's a big pile of cash in here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Feel free to shout demands at each other now. Okay, who did what? Sometimes betrayal is totally worth it. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy this. I wonder if I should be doing more in this game to make people tweet. I should be getting people to tweet about this game, right? Ugh, I should really be pushing my branded hashtags. Next question. How many different languages are there on the Rosetta Stone? And the correct answer is this. Let's play a game. Oh, heck yes, it's time for math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. The person who does the worst dies. Let's kick some math. I got these problems from a textbook that I found in a backpack that I found on a body that I found in an alley. I hate to say it, but math time is nearly done. This was inevitable. I hope you haunt an elementary school so maybe you can learn something. How about this? Okay, here's something they don't teach you in any parenting book. According to Greek mythology, who was forced to sacrifice their daughter Iphigenia to the goddess Artemis? Train out! Who picked this? Prepare for your punishment. Uh-oh, this is a mess. I'm going to need everyone's help. This piece of art has blood all over it. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. You know, this game can get pretty hectic. I worked pretty hard on the timing. But let's take a moment to just relax for a little bit, enjoy each other's company. Isn't this nice? We should do this more often. Anyway, reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If anyone does better than you, I will be testy. finish up already! Here's that art again. Now it's time to show your work. Let's see if anyone did better. Boring. Alright, next question. About how fast is a knot? Time's running out. Who picked this one? Let's go someplace fun. Let's have some fun with spelling. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It was really hard to find good cues to cut out. Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it. We've pretty much started, so don't dawdle. By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. You better... Ooh, let's see what you did there. This is gonna hurt. Let's try another one. I enjoy really funny, lighthearted authors, like Stephen King. Paul Sheldon is a character from which Stephen King novel? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. Let's play a game. We're going to play the finger cutting game. I hope you're not fond of extremities. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Easy, right? All you have to do is endure blinding pain. Chop chop. That was a blast. A real finger blast. You know where I'm going with this. Let's try this again. The Spirit of St. Louis was the name of which aviator's plane? Who said this one? Prepare for your punishment. Fight! 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 You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Make me proud out there. hurt each other. This is art. Those cuts don't look serious. Serious enough. Your friends sure don't like you very much. The whittling down to just one player has finally come to fruition. Let's do this. It wasn't easy making it here alive, and it won't be easy to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Countries that border China. Tap on each. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Fruit. I hate it when everyone gets it right. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Hercules' labors. Are getting close now. Ben and Jerry's flavors. Here's another one. Girl Scout cookies. A ghost is right on your tail. Watch out. Las Vegas casinos. Here's another one. Playing at the original Woodstock. for more? Well, I've got plenty. Wake up! Come on, wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a rolling sea of dark despair. But it's also just a happy-go-lucky expression of all the things I love. Trivia, pop culture, fun, people laughing together, and also me murdering you. It's great! I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Don't forget, you can still join the audience at any time. Oh my goodness, will you listen to me? Going on and on like the voices of the birds that tell me what to do. Let's get to the game already! Okay now, first question. Take a back seat, Mozart. Who wrote Round Ball Rock, the theme song for the NBA on NBC? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. And it's your turn now. Pick a chalice to drink from. I don't really clean these things, so if you come down with mono, that's on me. Good stuff. Now let's see what everyone drank. Shh. Embrace the light, my sweet dove. Your poison cup runneth over. And now, the scoreboard. Wait, that's supposed to be a scareboard. Dang it. I messed up the joke. Just forget it. It's a scoreboard, okay? It's a scoreboard. How about this? If you get this question wrong, you'll face a penalty worse than death. Having Neil deGrasse Tyson tweet at you. Which planet has rings? Who said this? The rest of you who are still alive, let's go someplace fun. Welcome back to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. What is absolutely the best song to make out to? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Come on! Less righty-righty and more sendy-sendy. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Don't be shy. Pick an answer for punishment. I won't wait forever. The votes are in. I guess we can consider these your last words. Here's how all the scores are looking. Let's try another one. When should you yell for diddle? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. I have a surprise for you. It's time for a memory game. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. Is it distracting if I start yelling things out? Fish. Knife. Glasses. Ziggy. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? And if your puny brains can only remember one thing, don't come in last. And voila! Look familiar? How did you do? It looks like you forgot what was at stake. Next question. Who is the youngest Marx brother? Who said this one. Come with me. I want to see your artistic side. Get your finger ready. A video game character. Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick the drawing that you hate the most. Bent a little spleen. Pick the drawing that makes you go, no thank you. Go with your gut. Pick the worst drawing. The votes are in. The people have spoken. Kind of against their will, but they have spoken. If only your crappy drawing died with you. Here's another one. Who killed poor Grendel and his mother? And the correct answer is this one. I have a surprise for you. Being a loser isn't all bad. Losers get to spin the loser wheel. Sorry, I guess the instructions were confusing. Spin it. Spin, my lovely, spin. I guess Lady Luck hates your guts. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Left-handed pitchers. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. Aww, you have to get answers right to get closer to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Anytime today. Here comes the next question. Where's pants? did well. Beware of the darkness. Letters in the Greek alphabet. Kill your friend and come back to life. It's the only way. Goosebumps books. Escape before the others catch you. Parts of the brain. So much blood! Check Nor's films. Decisions. So many kills! African deserts. So much blood! Hi! The party's downstairs. Come on in.
I was helping someone load his van. He threw me in, now here I am. I'm in his basement, cold and afraid.
I'm Schmitty, and I'm ready for some Quiplash. Okay, I hope you've all done your stretching because we're jumping right in. Round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Let's take a look. Our first prompt is a movie that needed more nudity. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Coming up next, a good sign that Congress doesn't like you. And vote. Okay, next one. A sign you may be in a cult. It's voting time. Moving on. Surprising photos to find on Garfield's phone would be of blank. Ready, set, vote. Your next prompt is a strange question to find on an IQ test. Up next, first draft movie line. Go ahead, make my blank. Vote on your devices. That's it for round one. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Cool, let's see what's what. Starting us off, to be authentic, New York-style pizza has to have lots and lots of blank. Okay, choose your favorite. Next one, be prepared. Always keep a blank in your pocket. Put in your votes. And next, a complaint only a lumberjack would make. Time to vote. Next, the next big reality show, America's Got Blank. Vote now. Next up, the worst toy you could find in a box of cereal. Okay, vote. Next in line, more money, more blank. Vote away. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. It's round 3, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it. Make up the full name for this acronym. We're ready to look. In the final round, you get to give out a gold medal to your top quip. Make it count. Okay, let's bring out those medals. Now we transform those medals into points. We're done. Let's see the final scores. Oh, that song never gets old. Ready for some quiplash? Me too. Just an FYI, I'm claiming all of you as dependents on my taxes. This is round one. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go. Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Let's see those quips. Up first, something you wouldn't expect to hear from a Subway sandwich artist. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next on the list, a cocky thing to do on your first day working at Victoria's Secret. Get to voting. Next on deck, the advice a couples therapist would give to Captain America and Bucky. Okay, vote. Next in the hopper, the worst place to hide the counterintelligence documents. Vote now. And next is a weird way to keep your ears warm. Vote on your devices. Moving on, a bad thing for a TV meteorologist to say during a tornado warning. Time to vote. Round 1 is in the books. Let's see the scores. It's round 2 time, and everything's worth double. Don't let those points go to waste. Hit the safety quit button. Time to share. First one. You can tell you're on a bad cruise when the captain announces, if you look off the starboard side, you will see blank. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next in the hopper, everybody who buys a jet ski gets a personal card that says this. Ready, set, vote! Okay, next one. What's Kanye West's personal mission statement? And vote. And next, when the stork isn't delivering babies, he blank. Put in your votes. Up next, a wise old saying your grandma taught you. Look before you blank. Vote away. Next on the list, you know you found your soulmate when you look them in the eye and they say blank. It's voting time. Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we landed. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Complete this word lash task. And here's what you did. Hand out those medals now. Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. Bronze first. Show me the silver. And now the gold. Let's translate that into points. That's all. Now for the final scores.